on this episode of Please Let This Happen, we have this from Screen Thrill and other websites so far. Potential Dune 3 and new Star Wars film both to release on December 18, 2026. All speculation, all rumors. Now we have this article from Deadline. It's talking about, it says, let the speculation begin. The untitled event film Warner Brothers has dated for December 26th is now being billed as a Denis Villeneuve event film. And sources said the studio and Legendary are holding the date with expectations that he wraps up the spectacular trilogy with Dune 3. Now on another post from Screen Thrill, it says, Denis Villeneuve is considering making Dune Messiah next after a change of heart. Now, if you follow my channel, I've spoken out many times against this guy. I've said things like, I'm pretty sure he's burnt out. I think the expectations are too high. Because why would you need a movie in between? Why would he say that? I found that to be such a weird thing. You don't normally hear people say things like that of, oh yes, I need to have a movie in between. No, man. No. Dune 2, as I've said before, one of the best movies of the year. It's going to be a movie that's going to be in every single category at the Oscars. Dennis, now is the time to strike. You right now are one of the best well-known directors in the world today. Do not, for a second, take your foot off the pedal. Do not make us wait years and years and years for Dune 3. Don't do that. If this article and this clip from Screen Thrill are true, that's going to be a very interesting December for movies. With the Rey trilogy potentially coming out. Oh, we already knew that one was going to flop, though. Now it's going to be a guaranteed a flop. You ain't going to... It's not going to be like a Barbenheimer thing. It's not going to be Dune Skywalker or any hashtags of that going around. No. It's not going to be Dune Messiah. It's going to be Dune Massacre at this point. And there is nothing Disney can do about it. And if I'm Warner Brothers, I'm doing this. When in the history of movies has anyone ever said, I'm going to go out of my way to crush Disney in the box office? You don't normally see that. A lot of movies today, they strategically change the dates of the movies because they don't want to go up against certain things, though. If I'm not mistaken, a couple weeks ago, I put out a video saying that The Crow actually changed their release date because they didn't want to compete with Bad Boys 4 in the box office. The Bad Boys 4 had The Crow running scared. So can you imagine for a second that we have, in December 2026, Dune and the Rey Skywalker first movie of the trilogy debuting on the same day? Oh, that's going to be interesting. That is going to be such a telling thing to see where the fan base is at. And you know what? There is no Star Wars fan base anymore, people. I'm sorry. As a huge lifelong Star Wars fan, man, it is dead. The Acolyte is killed it. Disney Plus shows have killed this brand. Leslie Headland, Kathleen Kennedy. You guys are all also, who's the other guy? Dave Filoni. You three are all responsible for this. And then you got this new woman now making a Rey trilogy. Oh, this is gonna be bad. There's even if Dune 3, let's just say it's subpar at best, it's gonna crush in the box office. It's gonna obliterate the entire box office numbers for the entire year. It's not gonna be close. And imagining what the number comparison is gonna be from Dune 3 to Rey Skywalker, it's gonna be bad. Oh man, that's gonna be an interesting time though, because they're gonna spin this to hell, Disney. They're gonna just put it out there like, oh no, we didn't lose in the box office, just that Dune 3 was there and no one cares about our stuff anymore. But my prediction with Dune 3, I'm a little bit skeptical of it. I do have a lot of questions about this movie though. I wasn't really a big fan of Chani in Dune 2. I didn't like how she was the only one that disliked Paul for some reason and thought what he was doing was wrong. I found that kind of strange. Yes, comment section, I know, power corrupts, books, blah, blah. The books have nothing to do with the movies right now. Let's just get that out of the way right now before everyone starts commenting about, oh, what do you mean the books have nothing to do with it? How many children do Paul and Chani have at this point? None? Oh, okay, so the books don't matter. We get it. They're a loose roadmap at best at this point, though. Denise is doing this on his own. The guy's had some damn good movies. And you know what? I trust him. Dune 3, it's gonna be a bloodbath. Absolute bloodbath in the box office. There is no chance that Star Wars, Disney is going to have a chance against this movie. Like, I keep praising this movie, and when it came out, I said, best movie of the year, Oscar nominee, it's going to get all the awards, all of the roses, but, man, it's going to be interesting. But in the end, what do you guys think about that?